Hi guys, gals, and non-binary pals, welcome back to Budget with Ira. My name is Ira and I'm on a debt-free journey. I'm on a debt-free journey because I racked up over £13,000 worth of debt. Today we have a guest star, and that's Simon. Say hello. Cutie. Cutie boy. Anyway, he's here. On this channel, I show my debt payoff progress every single week so that I can achieve my dream of owning my first home as an individual. If you'd like to support me with that dream, please consider subscribing because it means a huge deal to the channel. I cannot even tell you how much it means to me. Every single subscription helps so much, so thank you so much to everybody who already has. I post budget and debt related content every 3 days and Simon loves my stuff. Anyway, in today's video, I'll be checking in for week 3 of August budget. Now in week 3, traditionally, that's when I'd start to run out of monies, both for my spending category and for my groceries category. And this is just not the case at the moment. So I am so excited to show you my week 3 results. I cannot thank a particular subscriber enough. There was this subscriber who randomly commented on a video a couple weeks ago, and their name is Alex, and they mentioned that I should probably just split up the money and eke it out weekly, and so far I am just over the moon with it, and I have no idea why I haven't done it from the start. But thank you so much, Alex. It's so important that as a community, bugger the budgeting community, let's talk about the Budget with Ira community, right? You're all so kind to each other, and you're so kind to me. Like, I don't need the compliments, my ego's big enough as it is, but I just love how you interact with each other. I love how kind you are to each other. It's just so nice. But you know, there's people in this community that have been budgeting for a long time and they know what they're talking about, so listen to them. So anyway, moral of the story is listen to Alex because they know what they're talking about. Anyway, let's get into this budget. We're talking about week 3 spends in August, and yeah, let's go ahead. Let's go take a look in my budget. Hi guys, gals, and non-binary pals. Before we look into the detail of this week, because we are looking at the 13th to the 19th today, I just wanted to jump on quickly and say the most heartfelt and genuine I could ever say thank you for the love that I've recently had from my last video. So in my last video, I shared September's budget, and I also launched a couple of new products on my Etsy store. Now I thought, yeah, they're cute, I love them, I'm happy, but I've never seen such a huge amount of love. I'm really blown away. I'm also very overwhelmed because you guys have hit my Etsy store hard. Like, you've hit me hard, but like, it's a wonderful place to be in. So yes, I'm stretched, but I'm really happy. So anyway, thank you so much. It is a wonderful feeling to be part of this community. Yeah, thank you. So anyway, let's go ahead and get into the check-in. So I started off the 13th with a bill. It was my overdraft fees, and I normally budget £10 for them, and it was £2.48. Now I think what it is now that I'm in a good place, I'm actually having money left at the end of the month. I'm not going over my overdraft limit anymore, so because of that, I think that that's probably what it's going to be. I think I'll still keep the budget at £10 anyway, because, you know, it's easier, but yeah, I'm quite pleased with those low fees. My car desperately needed petrol, so I put £30 of petrol in, and that was my budgeted amount. And then I went to work and I spent £4.61 on lunch. And it wouldn't have been Friday the 13th without anything bad happening. So don't worry, I didn't spend on my credit card, but there was a little bit of residual interest left over. So I had plenty of time to pay it off, but I thought I got so used to it being at 0 that I was like, no, not having that. So I paid the last bit of interest of £23.37, and now I can sort of knock that on the head. So yeah, I've got a credit card with 0 balance on it again, and I'm really pleased. But I was annoyed about that, but do you know what? I've seen it at worse, haven't I? On the 14th, I went to work and I spent £1.83 on lunch. And I bought groceries on the way out, and it was £45.18. And in the evening we had friends over for a meal, and rather than using groceries that I just bought, we decided to get a takeaway. So our share was £30, and that came out of the social money. On the 15th I had lunch at work, and that was £1.25. And I spent £4 on groceries using the groceries money. It was like some crusty batons and things, because the day before I bought a camembert, and we had that with like some bacon and some crusty rolls, so I just needed to get the rolls. On the 16th the internet bill came out, and it was £35.51. And Jake's car came out, which was £249.69, as it always is. Lunch at work was £2.75. On the 17th, all I did was go to work, and I bought lunch and a couple of other bits. I think I had McDonald's for lunch. It was £6.56 I spent in total. On the 18th, I went into town. No, I didn't go into town. I did an online order. We were running out of vape juice, and I had previously thought that we had enough juice to last us to the end of the month, but that wasn't what it was. We were actually looking at quite an expensive way to fund this, but we've now found a much cheaper way to do it, and we're really pleased with what we got. So I think this is eventually going to be an overspend in the month, but we've got so much juice now that it will last us almost probably to the end of next month. So it's a good thing, but it's also a bad thing. So what I might need to do is to reconsider the budget for September for this, because this is an overspend, and it will probably come out of my store card payment. But you know my feelings on that, I aren't too bothered about that. And then for lunch, well, it wasn't lunch, it was lunch, and I bought some pizzas for dinner as well. And that was £6.87. On Thursday, my car insurance came out, and that was exactly as it's supposed to be. It was £23.37. And we went out for a pub meal with friends, and it was £40, almost on the nose. And we used our social money for that. And that's the week. Let's go ahead and check in. Okay, so as you may have become familiar, I check in with my cash for my categories of spending, groceries, petrol, social, and unbudgeted each week. So let's go ahead and look at week 3. So for spending, I started the week with £25, and I spent £23.81. which should have left me with £1.19. So I have £1. Oh, this video is sponsored by Alpha Cars. £1, 5, 7, 10, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. £1.19, bang on. So you know the drill now. All of my leftover money goes into my savings jar. So it's not as much as it has been previous weeks, but money's money. For groceries, I started off the week with £50. I spent £49.18. And that was 82 pence left over. 2, 4, 6, 8, 2. 82. Lovely. Into the jar it goes. While we're here, I'd like to talk to you about my jar. So I was thinking about what I'm going to use this money for, and I don't really know. And I think it's a good thing that I don't know, and I don't mind it. So what I decided to do is to label this jar up as adventures, because this adventure could be anything for me. It could be a trip by myself. It could be something big that I've never done by myself. I just want it to be something special to me that isn't like paying off debt or saving up for a mortgage. I want it to be something frivolous and fun, and whether it's me going away somewhere or like spending on something really, really stupid, I want it to be for that. So I've decided to call this my adventures jar. So this is what I've done. I went ahead and had a look online and I found a wonderful company called So Personalized It's Perfect. I've been following Claire, the owner, for a really long time. She sells like resin coasters and key rings and really beautiful things. And if you're in the market for that sort of thing, you should definitely go and check her out because her customer service is incredible. The quality that she sends out is impeccable. I just really recommend So Personalized It's Perfect. What they also sell, as well as resin stuff, is labels. And I picked this up for 99 pence. And it was absolutely perfect. So she sells 69p ones as well. And then when you buy 5 different labels, you get free postage. It's just wonderful. She sent me a lovely card. It was just so nice. So I asked for adventures in my font. This is the thing about Claire, is she's really accommodating. So there was a list of like 9 fonts and they were really pretty and really nice, but I didn't want that. I wanted something as close to the budget with Ira font as I could get. And I said, look, can you do this for me? And she was like, yeah, no problem. So she's done it for me. So here's my label and I'm gonna label up this jar. I'm so pleased with how that looks. It looks so good. I'm really pleased with that. I would definitely recommend you go and support So Personalized It's Perfect. Wonderful owner, CEO, boss babe, Claire. Get yourself a keyring, get yourself a coaster, get yourself a phone stand, get yourself some label. You should definitely go over and support her. Anyway, let's go back to our check-in. So for petrol, I spent my £30, which left me with 0. And for social, we spent the whole 70. So we spent 30 on the takeaway and 40 on the meal. So that was £70, which leaves us with 0. And for unbudgeted, it was really nice to see that we didn't spend anything. Well, we probably did. Right, let me tell you about this. So Etsy have put that block on my account, haven't they? So for the next 90 days, I can only make 25% of my sales. However, about 30% of my sale price is the cost of shipping. So that means that I get nothing for 90 days. So I still have to buy envelopes. I still need to buy equipment to be able to fulfill these orders. What's good though is I'll get a nice payout in like 3 months or whatever, but I just think it's good practice to protect the customer, but it's not great if you are a seller and you don't have a lot of capital behind you, if that makes sense. So I think there will be a little bit of unbudgeted when I sort of clear through the numbers at the end of the month, but I mean, it's for you guys. Anyway, for now, let's go for 0, which leaves me still with minus 22.67. Let's get a calculator. So last week I spent $172.99, which is one of my more expensive weeks. And then to roll over, I have nothing because I only count social. So I'm not gonna roll over anything into next week because it's social. Let's move the numbers down. So like I always do, I'm going to give myself £25 for spending, £50 for groceries, £30 for petrol, nothing for unbudgeted, and nothing for social. The other way around, you know what I mean. That is 105 as always. Should we stuff some envelopes? I need to reintroduce you to my little cash binder because I've done a couple of updates to it. So I have actually got round to making my own cash envelopes. Don't ask me how, but I managed to do it. I have filmed it all, but I'm sort of saving that for a TikTok or an Instagram reel or something like that where I can make sense of it. So I will show that to you, but let me just flip through it now so I can show you what I got. So I've utilized the budget binders that I sell on my Etsy store. So I've got 3 categories. So after my cover page, I've got 3 categories. I've got sinking funds, weekly cash, and the future. So let's take a look. So in the sinking funds, I've just got the 2 sinking funds that I stuff each month, which are the leftover ones that Jake and I have together. So in there, I've got medical and water. I went for the solid design available on my Etsy store because they're all the colors of the Budget with Ira rainbow. And then I have weekly cash, which is what I'm looking at this week. So it's my groceries, my petrol, and my spending money. So that's where that lives throughout the month and what I decant into. And then I've got the 3rd category, which is the future, where I've got my sinking funds that I stuff from my Etsy gains. So while these aren't going to get much money in them for now, they will do soon. So I've got my clothing, my dental, my deposit, my laptop, my silhouette, tattoo, and then I've got anything that will go to the bank, and then I still got these 2, which I'm not sure what to do with, but I'll figure it out. So I love using mini envelopes, and today, for this week, I'm using 2 mini envelopes that are available in my Etsy store. So these are the September exclusives, and that's why they say September on them. Absolutely love these. They're available in 4 colors, and I've got the pink one and the blue one, which comes off quite aqua, and I just really love it. I'm just really pleased with them. Yes, they're a pink rainbow, but they're also got a bit of a sort of 60s, 70s wallpaper vibe to them, which I absolutely love. So anyway, let's stuff groceries first. So groceries, I'm going to use the blue one, and it is £50, and I think that's all we have left. Yeah, it will be all we have left. So 2 20s and a 10. Let's stuff that. And that goes into there. Petrol is just that. That's £30. That literally goes loose in my glove box until I need it. So I will just put that off to the side. I'm not really a wallet type of person, can you tell? And then for spending, it should be £25, and I'm using that pink one because I love that pink one. Let's stuff that. And that is the cash done. I just love how this works. How nice is that? Okay, then let's move back to the budget and do the last bit that we need to do. So I just need to reconcile a couple of bills. So first of all, let's have a look at the bills. So we were expecting internet come out. It did come out on the 16th, which is a day later. Not sure why, but it was over budget, which is $35.51. A subscriber, it was Alex again, let's not lie, said that I probably should chase them up because I can probably get a much better deal than that. So I could probably save about a tenner if I did. So next time that I have some free time, I will be calling up my internet provider to get it sorted because it's nearly a tenner more than what it would be. So I'm probably out of contract now. So yeah, I really should do that. Car insurance 1 came out on the correct day and it was $23.37. I haven't had my haircut done yet. I was going to go today. It's Thursday today, by the way. I was going to go today, but I just had too many orders to do, so I just did that instead. I might have those dates mixed up because Jake's car came out on the 16th, so I might have those dates mixed up. I need to look at my... Let me just have a look. Yes, I had the dates mixed up. No need to panic. Right, so $249.69 came out. Oh no, I buggered that up. And then overdraft was £2.48. But then I had to make an additional credit card payment, didn't I? So I'm going to put credit card again. Budget was 0. And I did 23.37. Bloody hell, that's going to be a lot of money. And that was the week. So next week I have Sky. I need to reconcile habits, and I need to spend £30 a haircut, and I need to pay for my car and whatever's left I need to put to store card. But other than that, it's going to be a pretty quiet check-in next week. Hi guys, gals, I'm non-binary pals. Thank you so much for getting through to the end of the video. When you get through to the end of the video, it means so much to the, I don't know, sort of algorithm and stuff. It just makes a really big difference to how my channel gets promoted to other people. So thank you so much if you got to the end. I also love it when you like, comment and subscribe. So if you haven't liked or commented this channel, go and do that now, because mate, what's going on? And if you haven't yet subscribed, have a word with yourself, because I'm working my balls off here, alright? Next video is gonna be, what is it gonna be? Next video is gonna be a doozy. I have no idea what it's gonna be. So make sure you click that notification bell. Make sure you click that notification bell so you get an alert the very second that my next video will be posted. So I have nothing else to say. Have a wonderful day, have a wonderful week. I will see you in 3 days. Thanks so much for watching. See you soon. Bye.